Simon here from HobbyKing. Today I've got a little bit of an unusual product to show you, a little bit different to what I normally do, and it's the TrackStar overgrip tape. Now this can be used, as you'll see in this radio here, be used to wrap pistol radios or wheel radios, something like gimbal sticks, hand gimbal sticks, selfie sticks, archery equipment, whatever you wanted to wrap. Now what these overgrip tapes do is you'll see that I've actually got one of the radios that I've actually taped and wrapped up here. And the main benefits for these is an increased comfort when you're actually feeling the radio, and then also reduces in that sweaty hand situation for something like with cars, where you'd be racing GP cars and you could have an hour-long final. And I can tell you firsthand that driving for 1 hour, you actually do get extremely sweaty hands. This thing will reduce that. Also, depending on the overlap of the grip will determine how thick that actual grip is going to be. So for a custom feel, you want to overlap that a little bit more. It will actually give you a nice thicker grip. And also gives you that cool customized look. So we have plain colors, so we have black, yellow, blue, red and purple. And then we also have the camouflage colors, so we have the blue-grey, the blue, the orange, and this is just an offcut of actually what I have left over from this one, and then the green camouflage. The total length of this is actually 1100 millimeters by 25 millimeters wide, and they're about 1 millimeter thick. As I mentioned before, depending on how much you actually overlap when you wrap this will determine how thick the grip will be at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to wrap Michael's actual camera gimbal stick here, and just to show you the process, and I'll actually show you what's included in the package. So he's chosen out of all these colors that he wanted the green camouflage, so we'll just unwrap and that will show you what's included. So I'll just take this out of the packet here. You'll actually see that we actually have the tape, which is the camouflage wrap, and you'll also see this black tape here. Now the black tape is used for finishing tape, so that's basically going to be used to wrap around the top section of the radio just to finish it off nicely. So I'll just unravel this and just show you a couple of things about the whole camouflage tape. As you can see, it's actually quite long. Now you see that they've got the finishing tape like I mentioned to you before. Now you'll notice on one of the ends there actually is a taper on one of the ends of the tape. Now this will actually be your starting point. And you'll notice on the back there's a little bit of adhesive, and what you'd do is you'd actually stick this to whatever you're wrapping and then start your wrap from then. So I just move all this off to the side, and then we will proceed to wrap this gimbal stick. So the tools required to do this job, it's very, very fast to do. It takes you under 5 minutes to do this, and a couple of minutes really. You'll need the tape, the wrapping tape. You'll also need the finishing tape, a pen and a pair of scissors. So here we go. I'm actually just going to wrap this gimbal stick up, and I'll just show you how we go. So I'm just removing the backing off this. So what you want to do is you want to actually use the tapered section to be towards the section that you're about to actually wrap, and you want to use this straight bit along the actual end. As you roll and wrap this, you just want to keep a little bit of tension on it, and you just want to have the overlap the same all the way through. Now when you get close to the end, this is where you're actually going to finish off. So you've got a nice handle there, and you can actually test fit. If you wanted to have a thicker feel, you can actually just unwrap it and wrap it again with more overlap. Will actually give you a nice thick feel. So just finishing up, what I'm going to do is just mark the top of the tape here, just on a bit of a line, and then I'll wrap this around, and then I'll just mark the bottom of the tape on this side, which will actually give me a nice straight line. And then I just get my scissors, and with those two marks, I'm actually just cutting a straight line, which will give me a nice taper. And then when we rewrap this, this will actually give me a nice straight edge to put the finishing tape on, like so. Now just with the finishing tape, I'm actually just going to peel off this finishing tape backing. And then I'm just going to have this so it's half on the overgrip and then half on the gimbal stick itself. And just with a bit of tension, just roll this around onto itself. So as you can see, one gimbal stick nicely wrapped and beautiful to hold. As I mentioned to you before, really, really quick, easy job to do. Great on a feel of a wheel radio, gimbal sticks, archery, selfie sticks, things like that. Increased comfort, really, really cool look, and it really does reduce those sweaty hands that you would have on the radio. The products will be listed down below in the video description, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for future further updates. Until next time, see you later.